YouTubers, Omki or Excalibur. I just wanted to make this video to apologizing for being gone for a little bit. I've had some interesting times at work, as well as some, moving into my new apartment and things like that. So I've been a little busy, but I wanted to give you that update. Superman is coming up pretty soon. I had some technicalities with it. So it's coming, and then right after, I mean, it was pretty much right off the heels of that, it's going to be Batman Beyond. So just so you know what I'm doing. Anyways, but I also wanted to do this video to kind of also be an update video to my Power Core Combiners video. Now, I remember when I said that the two Power Core Combiners that I picked up were less than good. Let's just say. Excuse me, let's just say that. However, I have picked up some new figures, and I'm going to really look at the best one. The other two are really good, but they're not as good as this figure, and it's not like an aesthetic or anything. It's just, or like posability and things like that. It's more of just, I guess, aesthetic, or just general look, and just generally how different his weapon is. And of course I'm talking about Smolder and his little buddy Chopper, or Choppy, Bob. I call him Bob. Now, what makes this figure really interesting is, it's a very interesting head sculpt, if you can see that. Again, I apologize. I'm still looking for my video camera, so this is all being done with my laptop, and it's going to be very shitty quality, so I apologize for that. What's really interesting is that we really get a look at the Minicon. I don't really see them as Minicon. I see them more as, Target Masters and whatnot, because, I mean, and like Power Masters or whatever, that they are so unique and different from one another, and it's really kind of cool. This guy is one of my favorites just because his overall design is just so bizarre. I mean, he's got Gatling guns for arms. I mean, I wouldn't want Gatling gun for arms. I mean, I think Gatling gun arms would be awesome. I mean, I would never have to pay for shit after that. Be like, hey, can I have this candy bar? Yeah, go ahead and take it. It's on the house. Just don't point those things at me anymore, please. But anyways, but the different modes that these guys have are, kind of cool. I mean, he has his, what is it, his I'm armor mode. But, they're essentially just taking him and, moving his bits around. But really, isn't that what Transformers are? I mean, you just take his bits and you take this peg out and you peg him on, and, it's, or I guess you could do it like that if you didn't want a huge, like, dick thing in his way. And do that. And the other cool thing is that unlike the other Power Core Combiners and their little Target Master, Power Master things, his can actually become offensive in armor mode, which I think is really cool. Now, again, I would transform him on camera, but that would take some time, so I will see you in just a second. Now, here he is in his vehicle mode. Again, I really like how he looks, and I really like the way that Chopper looks on top. He really looks like a some kind of, like, I don't know, water cannon thing, except he has Gatling guns on the side, and of course, if you were to see, a fire truck with Gatling guns on this, with was it water hose with Gatling guns, I mean, you would think it was pretty cool too. Now, I don't know if this is just with mine or if this is just a common thing. Some of the pegs don't really want to, peg into place, but just with a little finagling and whatnot, it's an easy fix. Um, Now the other core combiners again are good. Huffer's good, and I think the other guy is like it's not Searchlight. I forget his name, but you know they're good too. They're very good. So overall, my opinion of the power core combiners is this: is that they're not all bad. The gimmick of combining is bad, but the ones that come with the little power master, target master, accessory, they're phenomenal. In fact, I really don't see why they added the gimmick of the combining, because it just doesn't really fit with them. I don't know. It's just like I'm more impressed by these guys with the with these little guys that have all these different modes. That I mean, yes, it's just switching them around until they're different. But again, that's what a transformer is: switching around its parts until it's something different. And the fact that you could do it on this scale is quite impressive to me. It's very different from the mini cons that I have. And yes, I have mini cons. I have played with mini cons. I never really got that feeling from them. I felt like I was more or less, oh wow, look, I'm making a really crappy robot into a really crappy motorcycle or jet. And it doesn't really hide the fact too well that it is either. And not that these guys really hide the fact that they're, a robot or, anything else. It's just, but the fact of the matter is that they're so full of character that I really don't care. I mean, yeah, you can see it. You can plainly see his head. You're essentially all you're doing is extending his elongated, I guess back dick to the front and bringing his legs up over to his head. I mean, yeah, I realize that's all I'm doing, but at the same time, they're stylized, so I feel okay with it. I don't know. They're very different from the mini cons that I've played with, and that's what I like about them. They're not mini cons. They're just not. They have personality. They're not blank, emotionless, you know, machines that beep and boop, which I guess is why I never could get into them. In the show, they were never more than just R2D2 wannabes. Anyways, that's all I've got. Again, Superman's coming up pretty soon. I think I'm gonna start filming it right after this. So until then, this is Omki Excalibur saying take it easy, guys, and if it's easy, take it twice. Later.